Most people think I'm insane.
Hello everyone, it's Lumi. Welcome to a new video. I know it's been a while, but I did say something in a community post both on my Discord and on my YouTube that I will be a bit more busy with less frequent activity. But before we begin with this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe like my new intro says. Also, do note that I will be making a tips and tricks on the Guild Wars tomorrow. I am right now currently trying to figure out all the ones that work for me and actually work really well. Now onto the updates. First things first, as of yesterday at 3:48 p.m. EST, they resetted the member total. This means you should be able to join any team you want to be on. I personally joined Mystic as it was getting pretty full on Royal. I know as of the last time I've checked, Royal was 5k members. I have a Mystic, so if you can get in Royal, I suggest Royal. But if you can't, then I really suggest Mystic, as Iron has only won once, and this is our 5th Guild Wars, and they only come like once in a couple of months. So I really suggest do not join Iron. I sat there for 30 minutes trying to join the other two that were the other type of options, and I finally got Mystic, which I'm very happy with because it's greenery and it's really pretty, in my opinion. But yeah, I really suggest waiting there until then. The next thing we'll be looking into is something that happened at 5 p.m. EST yesterday, that items did not restock for some players. Some players keep getting asked to switch teams, and sometimes this war has ended will still appear for some players. Gym vaults unintentionally contributing to the overall Guild War process and earning the Guild War titles. Due to this, they would get gems and rewards from it, but they have reverted those rewards that you got. You get to keep your titles. What is an amazing compromise. I wish I knew about this before then because I want some of those titles. Our third thing that we'll be talking about is how brawls work. This was posted in the dev feed, and I feel like this is something I should keep a part of it for people who don't understand, because this is something that comes in once in a couple months, so not a lot of players understand how Guild Wars work. But the amount of points you earn is how lucky the egg is, or like the dragon you get out of that egg. So like a 1% means you get 100 points compared to the 50% you get 2 points. But they're looking forward to changing this in the future based on how many eggs you hatch rather than the percent of the dragon you got. And yesterday at 7 p.m. EST, they decided to fix the bugs that were happening earlier, and they added the new 2 dragons to the Dragonpedia, which if you do not know where that is, you would like to press tab or go to menu and you go to Dragonpedia. So if you ever have a question about a dragon of what season, or if it's an event or not dragon, you can just search it up there and it'll tell you what season it came from, or if it's an event or not, and a small description about the dragon and the health and HP it has, instead of looking it up on the Wikipedia, which is very cool and very nice feature. I feel like it is very misused, not misused, but underlooked, as it is a very helpful thing for people like me who are just coming back at like season 20 and realizing, hold on, what are these dragons and what season or event are they from? So I highly suggest using those when you're in the Undercity. So if you do not know, they did give out a code, which I'll be saying at the end of this 4th little update. They are very sorry for restarting any issues with the server and everything due to your progress being lost, as there are some missions of play the game for an hour consecutively, or 30 minutes consecutively, or 15 minutes consecutively, and stuff like that, and people found it quite frustrating for that to be resetted, as the thing was only out for about 4 hours now. And they are trying to fix the entire Guild Wars system because they are finding more and more issues and a lot of more people complaining about it, on how it's harder to get into Royal or Mystic and how unfair it is and blah. But I believe they're trying to fix it for next year. They're like trying to keep it until 2025, so for now we'll just deal with it. But the code is Guild Wars Gems. This is in all lowercase from what I am seeing on my screen. It expires in 6 days from today, as I will be posting this video the day after it coming out. And our 5th update is about the new volcano dragon and mobs. For the mobs, we'll be getting a gargoyle, which is a melee attack flying dragon, a fire elemental, a magic range attack floating elemental, and a lava salamander, a ranged ground-based mob. They all look really cute. I think my favorite is the salamander because it has some lava oozing from its mouth. It looks really cute. The new dragon, which I'm not going to say because I will butcher the name, but it starts with a B. It kind of reminds me from Moto, the Galaxy event dragon, the Moto Roke, or however you say it. I think it looks really cool in my opinion. I think it is going to probably be a bit slower, but I really do hope it is a very good PvP dragon, and I can't wait to see how it's used. Here is our 6 updates, as mission and chest are about to give more coins daily, as novice missions are going to give 400 coins, which was previously 200. Amateur missions will give now 500 coins instead of previously 250. The journeyman missions was originally 300, but now 600. And expert missions are 800, previously 400. And master missions is 1,500, previously 500. It looks like the master one tripled and the other ones doubled. Weeklies, find a gold treasure chest, has went up to 10,000, which was previously 250, which is a huge change. Grow a dragon has gone from 2,000 to 3,000. Kill a mob in a 2-man party, which was originally 4,000, is now at 5,000. I think this is going to help a lot of new players adjust to having more coins, as I felt like it was really hard to not spend hours in this game trying to get coins for those people who are trying to casually play this game. I'm glad that people can now casually play this game and make a decent amount of money, if I can talk today, but I believe they can make a decent amount of money now off of this. As altogether looks around, you can probably make around 10k altogether. For dailies altogether, I would say around 2 to 3k, which isn't bad if you're only spending around 30 minutes on the game to make 2 to 3k. Another thing that we can expect is surprise firenado. As you can know, the desert has its own little tornado. I guess they're trying to put that in other worlds, starting off to branch out to a volcano. It looks like the average desert tornado along with some red and fire. It looks really cool. The reactions to this one is a little silly in my opinion, but I really do think it's kind of cool. In my opinion, it looks nice and neat, but it'll definitely be a bit more difficult if this branches out to every single world for those who people are meat farming to not get hit by this thing. I wonder what will be protected, what are the safe zones, and if there will be a new strategy to meat farming. Here is another update for the Guild Wars. We just restarted the servers to make some change to the memory stores request limit, which happened around 4 p.m. EST today. Some notes: we're not going to touch anyone's progress anymore, as it seems to make the situation worse. If you're at max tier or at 0 tier, it should now stay the way unless you do a task. Guild War Vault does not contribute to your own Guild War process as intended. It will give your team points and it gives you gems after each milestone. Currently looking into Brawl's Guild scores displaying weirdly when you first launch the game. It should fix itself after you do something or if 2 to 3 minutes passes. We'll be doing a double point week next Tuesday to let everyone catch up who did not do their task and their progress has been lost. So that is a huge update. I'm sorry if I stuttered and messed that up a little. I was not expecting all that. But that is a huge thing to keep in mind, that they will not be touching anyone's progress, and that the Guild War Vault is back to normal, and that they will be doing a double point next Tuesday, which is amazing. I cannot wait. Okay, we're coming to the end of our updates, a new utility buildable category is coming out. I wonder if this is just going to be a display or they're bringing back some old things in DA that used to exist. Like they recently brought back holdable items. I wonder if they're going to let you be able to have a garden in your own base now, or they're just going to keep it outside of your base, or you have to get a certain tool, which can probably cost a lot to have a garden in your base to keep away alt counts. I really hope that does come back because I remember crafting seeds and now I have to buy them, which my poor pockets. But without that in mind, this is something I really expect to be really cool, or it's going to completely flop, but I feel like it's going to be really cool and something people can show off their fishing rods that they've gotten over the events, or some things they have bought in the past. I think it might be really unique, or it might make more theme bases, as it seems that's what they're probably going for, as there is a event thing going on at the Discord server that they're allowing theme bases and you can win a prize. I didn't look into that, but we'll probably look into that really soon. But I really expect really good things from this, and it might expand our ability to make our base look more unique and personalized. The last update we're going to talk about is fix placeholder text not showing in brawls and none of the UI working, and fixing your eggs not registering when you hatch them for hatching brawl. I really hope this works well because there is a hatching brawl. For a while, Iron was winning and then it was Mystic and then Royal, but I don't know if it's like that anymore. But hopefully this helps a lot more players who are struggling and thought their time was wasted. But hopefully from here on out, we won't need any more updates contributing to the guild war due to bugs being found. I'm glad none of the bugs are containing accidental error cosmetic dragons, because I would lose my mind on how expensive these things are getting. But with that in mind, I think that's all before we head out. Well, I believe that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.